Welcome to my YouTube channel, The End Speaks, a channel of hope and inspiration. And today I want to do a video how to move on after a heartbreak. It's evident that all of us, we have been in a place whereby we were heartbroken, because a heartbreak happens when you enter into a relationship and all of a sudden you realize that the person that you are in a relationship with, you don't have the same threshold. You don't meet the threshold, or rather you're not going in the same direction. And it's not an easy thing when you suffer a heartbreak. This is something that changes your narrative. It changes your thinking. It really weighs you down, and it becomes very important for us now to be able to understand how you can be able to move on after a heartbreak, after going through this series of events in life. How are you going to pick up the broken pieces so that you can be able to go to the next level? A heartbreak is a state of devastating emotional loss. It involves your emotions, and now when your emotional part is affected, it affects every other concept of your life. So it becomes very important how to understand how can I be able to move now from this level to the next level. And number one, do not let your emotions to control you. Number one, do not let your emotions to control you, because one of the mistakes that we do is to allow our emotions to control us. Yes, we loved, but now it has reached a point whereby the love that we had cannot be appreciated. So it can only be important for us to be able now to move from that level and allow and tell ourselves, yes, the same way I loved this person, I can also train myself not to love them again. Why? Because love is no longer appreciated. Love is no longer served on that table. Number two, acceptance. Accept that you are heartbroken. And this is a component that people really struggle with, because when you accept something, you are confronting it. You are telling yourself it's gone, it's done, and it's permanent. I cannot change it. The moment you accept it, it becomes a reality. The moment you accept it, you start fighting from a level of knowledge. You start fighting from a point of reality, not a point of fantasy. Because sometimes when you have not accepted the reality, you'll be like, oh, this person will come back, or this person will change to be that imaginary person I've been thinking about. But the moment you realize that things are not going to change, that is the reality, and I have to face it, I have to be in line with the reality, it puts you in a position of moving on very quickly. Number three, forgiveness. Forgiveness is not for the faint-hearted. Forgiveness is not an easy thing. Forgiveness means that I love myself more than the person who offended me. Forgiveness means that I'm not going to allow the things that happened in the past to dictate anything in my present. When you forgive, you are doing it for yourself, not for the person who has offended you. Now, when you fail to forgive, you are just imprisoning yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, and you're holding yourself captive from becoming that which you can be able to become. And forgiveness releases bitterness. It releases resentment. It makes you look better instead of bitter. The moment you have not forgiven, you become bitter, and you start harboring bitterness within yourself. You start acting up, and it will just mess you up. Number four, which is very important, take good care of yourself. This is a part that people really ignore, and it can really mess them big time, because the moment you fail to take good care of yourself, no one will. You need to take good care of yourself. You need to take a good shower. You need to apply, a good perfume on yourself. You need to wear nicely. Dress to kill. All right? Not for someone else, but for yourself. Because it all starts with you. It all starts with you. So take good care of yourself and tell yourself, I'm going to rise again. I'm going to be good again. I'm going to be happy again. I'm going to celebrate on myself. All right. Take yourself out. Go and treat yourself. Go for some activities that are going to make you to forget the things that happened. Number four, don't get stuck on the past. The past has nothing to offer. The moment you keep focusing on the past, it has nothing to offer. So you have to let go of the past. You have to say it happened and I cannot change anything. I'm not going to change any situation about my past. So let it remain on the past. And the moment you tell yourself that I'm not going to get stuck on the past. It is like you are appreciating the reality that it happened. Now, this is my past. It's part of my life. Yeah, it's just a chapter of my life. It cannot define who I am. So you will be in a position of moving on to the next level. Appreciate the good memories. You see, in every relationship, there are those good and bad memories. You see, the problem most of the times when you keep focusing on the bad memories, we get stuck. But you usually say, I offered my best, all right? I was the best for my love. I offered the best for them, but the best was not appreciated. Now, that does not make me ugly. That does not mean I'm the one who caused this thing to come to an end. I offered my best and I was the best for them. They didn't see the best. By the fact, or rather by failure of them to see the best does not mean I'm not the best. So the moment you appreciate the good memories that you shared with this person that you're in a relationship with, it helps you to go and to move to another level. Don't jump into a rebound relationship, all right? Because most of the times people think when I've come out of a relationship, I can get a guy, I can get a lady, we just move on. That will just be a rebound. And you know what it will be happening? You'll be taking that person as a punching bag. You'll never be able to heal completely. And it will also be bringing the element of comparison. And now and then you'll be like, he's not behaving like so-and-so. He's not like so-and-so. And to avoid all these hula balloons, you need to take some time. You need to tell yourself, I need time to heal. I need time to rebuild myself. I need time to redevelop myself. I need time to work on things that are not working right in my life so that I can be able to see the areas that I need to work on, the areas that I need to change. It becomes very important because the moment you hope from one relationship to another, it won't last. It won't last, and it will just take some few months. After some few months, you'll be like, no, this is not what I wanted. All right, this is not what I wanted. But the moment you take time, time heals and time heals. Time heals and time is the best test of everything. Lastly, don't fail, or rather, don't fear to try again. By the fact that you are heartbroken by one person does not mean that every person will heartbreak you. By the fact that that relationship didn't work out does not mean that all other relationships are not going to work out. You need to redefine yourself. You need to tell yourself, I'm going to try again. I can be able to love again. I can be able to be appreciated. I can be able to be honored. And I'm going to give it a try. But after you take time, you develop some time, you tell yourself, I'm going to take a little bit of time so that at least I can be able to work on things that were not working right for me. The moment you'll be able to take these steps, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be on your way to recovery. You'll be on your way to be or rather to moving to that height that you have been aspiring to move to. You will be able to move to a place whereby you'll be able to love again, you'll be able to appreciate yourself, and you'll be able to say, thank God the heartbreak happened, because it is through the heartbreak I got the right person that I wanted in my life. God bless you. Keep subscribing, keep inviting your friends to be part of this growing family. Shalom, shalom, shalom.